Hey, Nate here with PetraTools. I'm super excited to show you today the PetraTools Black Mulch Dye. I've been waiting for months to try this out and the day's finally arrived. Let's see what this can do to the mulch. This is the Black Mulch Dye. All right, so let's do a quick before look at the mulch. You'll actually see that I really need to just get some new mulch in some areas where it's been washed out from the rain, and in the future I'll be using the PetraTools mulch glue to prevent that. But this season I didn't have it, so I really need new mulch. But until I do get that new mulch, I'm gonna be using the black dye here to give it a fresh look to tide me through the rest of this year. And so we'll do a little bit of a before and after spraying. All right, so today I'm going to be using the PetraTools HD 4000 battery powered backpack sprayer. This is my go-to sprayer for any job that is more than just a few seconds, honestly, now, because it's so much easier than using a manual pump sprayer. Has 6 to 8 hours of battery life, and this is gonna knock out this job and no problem, right? So we're spraying the black mulch dye. What you can do is the HD 4000 actually has a built-in measuring cup here, and if you read the back of the mulch dye, you need about 3 to 6 ounces per gallon that you are spraying. So what I'm gonna do is this measuring cup is about 6 ounces when full. So I'm just gonna do about 4 cupfuls of this inside the 4-gallon battery backpack sprayer. We'll be good to go. All right, so the first thing is you definitely want to wear gloves when you're mixing this up. It is strong, it will stain your hands, your clothes, so make sure you're wearing gloves and you're being careful when you're mixing this up. You want to give the bottle a very good shake before you get going, and then when you open it up, there is going to be a seal on the bottle, so go ahead and just remove that. Again, be careful, because already getting it on my gloves, it is a little messy, but so is most jobs. And we'll shake it up, and I'm going to fill this up about 4 times and we'll get it mixed. All right, so this is a midnight black, super dark color. You'll see how dark this is, and again, this is going to stain anything. Make sure you're careful with it, but this is going to make sure that we go ahead and renew our mulch to that brand new color that it originally had. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add my 4 gallons of water, and then today I'm actually going to be using one of these bad boys to go ahead and make sure that it's mixed really well. Sometimes you can just shake the tank, be okay, but when you're using this kind of thick stuff like the black mulch dye or the PetraTools green grass paint, getting it really nicely mixed is going to give you that good consistency that you want. All right, so this stuff is thick. It's going to bubble up inside your sprayer while you're mixing it. Just let it settle down a little bit, shake it up good, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so we're all mixed up, ready to spray, but before I do, I'm going to actually wet down the concrete before I do the sidewalk, because if you get this black mulch dye on any concrete or sidewalk, it is going to stain a little bit hard to get up, but if you wet it beforehand, makes it much less likely to stick, much easier to get rid of. So I highly recommend you edge anywhere you're going to be spraying with some water first. All right, so the hardest part about this is not covering all the different things that you're gonna be spraying around with the mulch dye. So what I recommend is that you take an old box you have, an Amazon box or whatever, and use that to help edge and be the barrier between the spray. All right, so I just finished up spraying the black mulch dye. Let's take a look at the after effects. just like regular painting, the hardest part is the edging. And so just like painting, the more edging you have, the longer it's going to take you and the more careful you have to be. I've never been very good at painting. I think I'm a little too impatient, but let's take a look at the results today. All right, so definitely a super noticeable difference. You can see it much darker through here. And also, just like painting, you can always do a second coat, just get a little bit darker and more even. But even with one, I am definitely happy with the results here. This is gonna look nice through the rest of the year until I get a new bed of mulch next year. So that was the PetraTools Black Mulch Dye. Give it a try. I promise you it's going to make your mulch look new again. It's going to make it look better. Give it a try. And like all PetraTools product, if you're not 100% satisfied with your black mulch dye, we always have a 30-day money back guarantee.